just tell us about the choreography of a royal wedding here. What happens where?
Well, the bride will come in through the west doors at the end of the nave, but the service itself will happen actually at the high altar.
Look at Keir getting the inside track. A true look at inside the royal wedding.
Beautiful.
Harry and Meghan airing Wednesday at 10 on NBC. NBC's Keir Simmons has traveled the world following the royal love story.
Been all over the
All around the world.
In fact, he's had some of the best coverage. He's met some of their closest friends.
Yeah.
He's traveled, as you saw, into St. George's Chapel.
Yeah.
So therefore, we crown you King Keir.
King Keir.
For the entire week.
Are you kidding?
Because
you get sent
are
to the
royalty
tower
to
for trying to be king in this country. The
Okay.
Queen is just there.
I know, she's probably looking down on you right now.
I'm not putting this on.
Come on, just for the sake, just for a shot. There we go. King Keir.
Keir's like, I know how
I
much
thought
you
we
like
could have
her.
at least
King
waited
crown.
a few days before we got to this point.
And you're having a good hair day. What is going on there?
Can I take this off now?
You can take it off.
Well,
You might have to put it on at the end, though.
what did we come in with there? What were we looking at?
That's St. George's Chapel. That's the place where the wedding is going to take place. We went in there for a special, unique chance to film and look around. It's amazing. Yeah. And you saw, we walked right up to the high altar. It is glowing. It is golden. It's such a special, kind of corner of this incredible royal church. And there it is, right there.
Yes.
And there, that's where the Queen will be sitting.
Oh,
that's where we think the Duke of Edinburgh will be sitting. Prince William, of course, will be there because he'll be the best man. So that's when we say this is going to be an intimate service. That's what we mean, that little area right at the front there.
It still looks huge
Yeah.
to those of us, looking at this. It still fits about 600, 700 people, right?
Yes.
But compared to St. Paul's Cathedral,
Different thing altogether.
I mean, that was like
Right.
1,500 people inside there.
Right. St. Paul's, Westminster, all of these. St. Paul's, of course, where Charles and Diana got married.
Right.
Going way back there.
And then William and Kate in Westminster.
That's right. And, so this is a completely different thing altogether. And, the interesting thing about this chapel is it is truly royal. The Windsor Castle is the Queen's favourite place. It's where she prefers to be. This is the chapel where Harry was christened. This is the place where he went to school. This is so royal, you get goosebumps. There are 10 monarchs buried in the church itself, right? Edward VIII, how about this? Edward VIII lay in state there and then is buried close by where they'll have the evening reception. Edward VIII, of course, the guy who had to abdicate for trying to marry an American divorcee. So
Wallace,
how far we've come.
The ghosts will be there. All of the relatives, both living and not living, will be there watching this.
An American who was twice divorced. Here we have an American who's one-time divorced, which is a huge deal.
Yes.
The fact that the monarchy has been modernized so much now.
Yeah, you're taking over.
That.
You're taking over. This is a royal coup.
Here we go.
We finally have one in there.
I know.
We love
it's taken since 1776 to get to this point, but look, there are so many exciting things to say about what's happening here. And one of the things I feel like is that Harry is so intuitive. He gets it kind of from his dad. His dad believes in speaking out, but of course he really gets it from his mom. And you just get this feeling with Harry, the way he connects with people, the way he connects with children especially, that it's not something that's calculating, it's just felt. And his marriage with Meghan, I think, is the next step in that, because we've got to know her a little bit more. We've seen how much she believes in changing the world and making a difference. I think we have some exciting things to come with these.
What about, I don't mean to go backwards, but what about the connection with Pippa? What are we reporting? Did something really go on with Harry and Pippa way back in the day?
Not going to be at the reception?
I couldn't possibly comment. Now you're talking rumor and scandal. Who knows?
But the story is that she will not be at the reception. Do we know the official reason?
Right, so there is reporting to say there's going to be a reception later in the day. It's 200 people, and that Pippa isn't invited. Now, she invited Harry to her wedding not long ago, so why is she not going to be there? Chelsy Davy, Harry's ex-girlfriend, apparently isn't going to be there. So is there something there?
That's why the rumors are rampant of a fling.
Maybe. You said it.
Back in the good old, now he's a taken man.
Yes. In my mind, they totally hooked up. I have no thing to base that on, but they were so cute together, like keeping it in the family right there. What else do we know about the big day? I thought Windsor was the most charming town.
Yeah, it is.
You feel so special just walking on the cobblestone streets. Yeah,
it's beautiful. And, we're going to have a ceremony that lasts, I guess, around about an hour. That's going to be the really traditional part. We're talking about this idea of, a fusion between the traditional and the modern, the changes that are going to happen in the monarchy as a result of this marriage. So, that's the traditional bit. We're going to have an Episcopalian bishop from Chicago.
Love this.
So it doesn't even stay traditional in there.
I love that.
Right, and then of course they go out and they ride around on this open carriage.
Which is long. That is a long way.
Long ride. So she's going to have to be practicing her royal wave, which involves, not using too much energy. That's the secret of the royal wave. Yeah, because you have to keep waving.
Oh.
I mean,
We better practice
now.
You
got to practice this.
You're the king.
Right.
You're the king.
Wait, Keir, what do we do?
Just King Keir.
Right, like this. Because here's the thing. Here's the explanation for the royal wave. Try going like this the entire time.
You like flabby arms. You don't want flabby arms.
You'll be exhausted. So you have to just do this gentle wave. You can keep that going. You just keep that going.
All right, we should plug Inside the Royal Wedding. Harry and Meghan airs Wednesday at 10 on NBC.
Yeah.
I got to get the face with it because I do a weird face when I'm doing it slow. We'll see you tomorrow,
You have to keep the fixed face.
King Keir will be back tomorrow.
All right,